What is good, everybody? Welcome to this video. I have some good news for you guys because Wukong is getting a buff. This feels really random, out of nowhere. This hit me out of nowhere while I was on vacation. I received that comment below one of my videos. My boy Solo, I think it was, saying that Wukong is getting buffed, and it was like, what? Why would that be the case, man? What exactly is getting buffed here, man? And you can see there's the buff thing, and when I looked over it, I was so surprised because it says over there passive damage goes up or goes down actually, and I was like, the fuck is the passive damage? Or passive does no damage? What is he talking about, man? What is David Turley talking about? I did not realize that something is wrong here, but let's look over it. So it says passive damage goes from 32, which scales up to 168, goes down to 32, 151, so basically a nerf. Why is it in the buff section and there is no damage on his passive anyways? And then we have this W damage, and I was like, okay, what is happening here? We're getting some damage on our W. I was very excited for that because I feel like Wukong lacks of damage. And it says 55 till 195, goes down to 55, 175, and I was like, again, why is this in the buff section? It should be in the nerf section over here. On the very first ranks, the W damage isn't 55. So what is happening over here? Turns out that David Turley, aka Riot Freak, just had a typo in this one. Okay, so this is not true. And I was so excited, man, to get some damage, some damage on our passive and on our W. But unfortunately, this is the wrong thing, because if you scroll down, he says over here, I just realized Wukong has a typo. The changes are, and now we can see the changes over here. Passive armor +1 at all levels, stacks up to +6 armor, and attack speed +5% at all ranks. So these are the buffs. So we are getting more armor, okay, and we are getting more attack speed. And it still feels random because if you look over Wukong at all ranks, you can see he's 50%. If you go up higher ranking, like Challenger, you can see he's still 50% on top lane, okay? So it feels really random. And maybe in the jungle, you can see he's like very weak in the jungle, as you can see over here. So, and it feels like these are actually jungle buffs, but then again, why would you like increase the armor of the passive? So it's not gonna help a lot in the jungle. I mean, the 5% attack speed is going to help in the jungle with the clear speed, for sure, but not really. So, what is Riot Games trying to do here? If you scroll up a little bit and read what Riot Freak says about this. So he says many of the buffs, Azir, Orianna, Syndra, Sylas, Vi, Skarner, Wukong, are strictly weak for solo queue. If they show up in pro and create diversity, then it's great, but not trying to buff things that aren't actually weak after accounting for champion mastery. So this is what Riot Freak says about Wukong, about the Wukong buffs that we just received. But I'm not believing this. Listen, we have Black Myth Wukong, the Wukong game that everyone is talking about. Everyone's going crazy on that. Let me just show you what that's the game I'm talking about, okay? I have pre-ordered it. By the way, and I will be playing this. I will be playing this on stream. It will be playable at 20th this month, August, okay? And I will try to stream this, and I will upload highlight videos on this channel. So if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. If you're still not following me on Twitch, what you're waiting for, hit the follow button over there, man, so you don't miss the stream, because I'll be streaming this on Twitch. And what I think is actually what Riot is doing here, they know that this game, Black Myth Wukong, is around the corner. It will get released in a few days, in 8 days. And they are like, maybe people will look for Wukong, and this is why we buff Wukong, so we can maybe sell a skin or something like that. I don't know. I think there will be a Black Myth skin in League of Legends for Wukong, so they are slightly buffing him a little bit, so people play him actually. start to play in him because of the Black Myth hype and the skin that they are planning to release. So more people buy the skin actually. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I think Wukong is fine. Speaking about top lane, I think Wukong is fine. The problem with Wukong is that he is not fun to play. Okay, he's really not fun to play, and you can see it over here. All ranks. Pick rate is 0.9%. Okay, ban rate is 0.3%. So he's really unfun. He's in my opinion, he needs like, I don't know, a mini rework or something like that to make him actually fun to play. Yeah, that's just my opinion. You can leave me your opinion in the comments, guys. What do you think about these buffs? I think they are really random, and they are not really hitting the weak points of Wukong. That would be a little bit more damage. Maybe the E scaling with AD or something like that, or at least if you want to like buff the passive. Like they buffed the passive, right? Giving us one more armor. Armor was never the problem here. But give us MR for example. Give us just MR on our passive, okay? Or take back some base stats nerfs, okay? What about that? Like base stat AD and attack speed and MR at least. Give us this back, okay, so we can deal with like AP top laners and shit. Yeah, that's what I would say. That should be buffed. Not really the passive armor. But if I look over this, if you don't like engage on your opponent at level 1, I don't know what you tell you, man. I think we win every level 1. If they don't run away and we just E on someone, we stack up the passive and get a ton of armor at the very first levels and have this 5% attack speed on top of it. Dude, we will be doing a lot of damage. I think we win every 1v1 if it's not Jax because of his helicopter move. I mean, if you can bait it, then it's okay. But if you like Jax's, I think that's the only counter to this. But anything else, you should be able to like smash it on level 1. That's just my opinion, everybody. That's what I had to say. Let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think about these buffs? Are they random? Do we need buffs? Let me know. Do you think these buffs are correct, or do we need some other buffs? And let me know what you think about my my theory about why they came up with these buffs, according Black Myth Wukong. Regarding, I mean, Black Myth Wukong. Is this conspiracy? I don't know, man. Let me know in the comments, everybody. And with that being said, have a wonderful day.